Hello, friends. Welcome back to Webronaq. Now, think about this for a second. Every time you send money, pay a bill, or even check your balance, there's one big institution sitting in the middle, controlling all of it. A bank, a company, some central authority. They hold your money, they approve your transactions, and they decide what you can and can't do with it. So here's the question. Who actually controls your money? In this video, we're going to break down one of the most powerful ideas in blockchain technology, decentralization. Let's get into it. Now, here's the problem with this setup. When everything depends on one central authority, that authority becomes a single point of failure. If the bank system goes down, your transactions stop. If they get hacked, your data is exposed. If they decide to freeze your account, there's nothing you can do. One weak link and the whole system breaks. This is exactly the problem decentralization was designed to solve.
All right, let me show you the difference visually. On the left, you've got a centralized system. One big server in the middle, and everyone connects to it. All the power, all the data, all the control sits in one place. Now, look at the right side. This is decentralized. There's no center. Instead, you have many computers, all connected to each other, each one equal, each one holding the same information. No boss, no headquarters, no single authority. That's the core idea. Spread the power out so no one entity can control it.
So who runs this network?
The answer is regular people all over the world.
Each computer in the network is called a node. Think of a node as a participant. Anyone with a computer and an internet connection can become one. These nodes are scattered across continents, some in homes, some in data centers, some on laptops. And here's the powerful part. Every single node holds a complete copy of the network's data. So even if hundreds of nodes go offline, the network keeps running. The information doesn't disappear because thousands of others still have it. Now let's talk about how the data stays consistent. Imagine every node has the same notebook, and every transaction that happens gets written into all those notebooks at the same time. So when someone sends money, it's not recorded in just one place. It's recorded across thousands of notebooks simultaneously. This shared notebook is what we call a ledger. And because everyone has the same copy, no one can secretly change the records. If you tried to alter your own copy, the rest of the network would instantly notice the mismatch.
So if there's no central authority, how do transactions actually get approved?
Through agreement. When a new transaction is made, the nodes on the network check it. They look at the transaction, verify whether it's valid, and basically vote on it. If the majority agrees that everything checks out, the transaction is approved and added to the ledger. No bank manager, no CEO, just a network of computers reaching consensus together. This is why decentralization removes the need for a middleman.
Now here's what makes this system genuinely secure. Let's say a hacker tries to change one transaction in the ledger. To pull that off, they wouldn't just need to change one copy. They'd need to change the copies on more than half of all the nodes in the network at the exact same moment. We're talking thousands, sometimes millions of computers spread across the world. It's practically impossible. The moment one node's data doesn't match the rest, the network rejects it automatically. So decentralization isn't just about freedom, it's about security through numbers.
Let me give you a real example you've probably heard of, Bitcoin. The Bitcoin network is decentralized across thousands of nodes in nearly every country on Earth. No government owns it, no company runs it, no CEO can shut it down. It just keeps running 24/7 because the network itself is the system. This is what makes Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies so different from traditional money. They don't depend on any single institution to exist.
So let's quickly recap why decentralization matters. First, security. There's no single point to attack. Second, global access. Anyone, anywhere can join the network. Third, transparency. Every transaction is visible on the public ledger. And fourth, no middleman. You don't need a bank or a company to verify your transactions. These four pillars are what make decentralization such a game changer.
Now, I want to be honest with you.
Decentralization isn't perfect. It comes with trade-offs. Decentralized networks are usually slower than centralized ones because every transaction has to be verified by many nodes. They can use more energy, especially networks like Bitcoin. And for beginners, the technology can feel a bit complex at first. But for many people, the benefits, freedom, security, and transparency are worth the trade-off. Every system has its pros and cons, and decentralization is no exception.
And here's something a lot of people don't realize. Decentralization isn't just about money. The same idea is being used in healthcare, where patient records can be securely shared between hospitals, in voting systems to make elections more transparent and tamper-proof, in supply chains to track products from factory to shelf, and even in education to verify degrees and certificates. Anywhere trust and record-keeping matter, decentralization has a role to play.
So that's decentralization in a nutshell. Instead of putting all the power in one place, it spreads it out across the network, making things more secure, more open, and more fair. It's a shift from trust the institution to trust the system. And as blockchain technology grows, we're going to see this idea reshape how we handle money, data, and even how we make decisions together. If this video helped you understand decentralization better, hit that like button. Subscribe to Webronaq for more beginner-friendly tech tutorials, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.